and they're coming for us.
All right, we got a world to save. Namor.
Shit.
Oh my God!
Whoa. That's how you do that then.
Wow.
So yeah, I thought I'd do a review on Marvel Zombies, which is on Disney Plus. Like, I was debating whether or not to do a review on it, but I thought, fuck it, why not? But yeah, Marvel Zombies, the new addition to the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Multiverse Saga, and animated Marvel in the MCU, and I do think it is an interesting concept, Marvel Zombies. I think we did a graphic novel series on it. I've not read it, don't really know anything about it, and we've put it in animation format in the MCU, and this is a spin-off to the What If series, and I did enjoy the What If series. I thought it was probably a bit hit and miss, but I think mostly it's decent, it's pretty good. Like, I think my favourite episode was the one where Mysterio appeared in it, because I think he's probably my second favourite MCU villain next to Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, but yeah, that's going off topic a bit. So yeah, not a bad show. I think it's pretty good. Quite a good addition, interesting concept, something a bit different, something you probably wouldn't really expect in the MCU, but I think the What If series gives that flexibility, in the Multiverse Saga gives it that flexibility where they can pretty much do what they want with the MCU and this series, and where they're supposedly going to reset things, where it's going to be a soft reboot after Secret Wars and all that. So yeah, it gives it that flexibility, and this show mainly focuses on Kamala Khan, who's Miss Marvel, I don't know if I pronounced right, and the three, basically mostly surrounded by three characters that I can't really remember the names of it. Hawk Girl or something, female Hawkeye, and you got, I can't remember her name for the life of me, but I'm just going to call her Iron Girl Jr., which I think she had a show come out. Is it Ironheart? I think it revolves around them. So it's got a bit of that MCU thing going with it. I think they were trying to push that with this, where I think it's been a questionable thing with the fan base and this woke culture sort of stuff, where I think Marvel are basically one of the main people in Hollywood and celebrity culture and mainstream culture that push this woke stuff, and so there's a bit of that. But I think this video is not really, it's not going to be about politics and all that and woke culture, so I'm probably going to leave it out. But I don't see it as that really being a problem with this, because I think we've probably learnt the lesson a bit, since the 5 years since we got the Marvels and all that they've learnt our lesson. And you got the main villain, who's Scarlet Witch, played by Elizabeth Olsen. And I do like Scarlet Witch as a character. I think she's probably one of my favourite characters in the MCU, and I did enjoy her in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and I think that film I personally quite like it. Not a perfect film by any means, but I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I think it's pretty good. Like, it's one of the better films in the MCU, I'd say, personally, with that Sam Raimi style. And basically, it's obviously they're in a zombie apocalypse. It's a bit like 28 Days Later, where it's not about the zombies, it's just putting characters in a bad scenario, where it's in a zombie apocalypse in the MCU, where it's that flexibility, imagining what the MCU would be like if they were in a zombie apocalypse, where you had zombies with cosmetic powers, godlike powers, and all that. And you got additional characters like Blade turning up, which was a film I would have liked to see, and I do hope it comes out, but there seems to be delaying it, and there's could be a good chance that doesn't happen, or that version of Blade won't happen at the very least. With, is it Marshall Ali or something? He's not much younger than Wesley Snipes, so I don't know. I think they should have got someone a bit younger, in their 30s or something, probably. But and you obviously had Spider-Man, and you had a version of the Hulk where Bruce Banner threw himself into this cosmetic radiation sort of thing with like the Infinity Stones, and obviously hulks him out to the fucking ultimate extreme, hulked out on fucking godlike steroids, where he sort of becomes this god figure. And I think Scarlet Witch is after that power and goes for Hulk in full force. But yeah, it's not a bad show, not perfect. I wouldn't mind seeing a season 2 of it, and beyond that even. But I think my biggest gripe, if you're going to include Spider-Man, who's Marvel's most popular character, and probably my favourite Marvel character next to probably Daredevil and the Green Goblin and the Punisher and Blade, they're probably my top 4 or 5, to name a few. Well, I think this show should have been centred around Spider-Man, as why not? He's your most popular character, but I think they're trying to push that MCU thing going with it. Like, I don't have a problem with Miss Marvel as a character, even though I don't think she's really that popular of a character, but I don't mind her being an addition to the MCU. Like, I think she is quite interesting in ways in itself, but I wouldn't say she's, because the fans have voted she's not really that popular, but I don't mind her as being an addition to the MCU and Marvel and all that, in all honesty. So yeah, it's not a bad show. It was okay, in my opinion. Probably going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. But yeah, have you watched Marvel Zombies? Let me know in the comments your thoughts, if anyone cares. And the MCU in general, like, I don't really do a lot of that sort of stuff on this channel. But yeah, it's not a bad show, I don't think. Quite different, quite unique concepts for something for an animation. And they heard rumours that it was supposed to be the first ever MCU animated film, but they wanted to add Spider-Man, so it probably worked out for the best. It was a series, as the film rights with Spider-Man is all complicated, but it's probably a topic for another video. But yeah, not a bad show. See you in another video. Goodbye.